It was not easy shooting this show. It was actually very, very difficult, and my team would basically pick me up every single night, and I'd cry a lot. And I went down this like little I call it a rabbit hole, and it took me a while to come out of it. Hi, I'm Sunny Leone, and you're watching me on PeepingMoon. And I'm here to promote Karenjit Kaur Season 2, and I really hope you like this show and you can get it on Z5. I think that quote was misquoted, first of all. I don't know who wrote that. It was not cathartic at all. It was not healing. It was not something that I wanted to get. I felt great about once I was done. It's like opening up Pandora's box, where you had put emotions and feelings and pain and hurt, and you push it aside because you have to move on in life and you have to heal, and kind of opening that box again. The journalist who wrote that was not correct at all. But I'm happy you asked it so I could correct it. It was not easy shooting this show. It was actually very, very difficult, and my team would basically pick me up every single night, and I'd cry a lot. And I went down this like little I call it a rabbit hole, and it took me a while to come out of it. It wasn't so much what I learned about myself. I think, when you read something on paper, and then you watch it unfold in front of you when you're acting it out, and feelings and different people's different perspective and how they act it out is completely different. And I think when you're moving through your life and you're making decisions that are best for you at that moment, you're not always looking at the other side of the coin. So that was really difficult for me to watch. And read and be there for it, was the other side of the coin, which was my family, or which was, how other people thought or they were thinking. So that was not easy or fun. I've only watched season 1. I've watched just as much as you guys have. I don't know if I can watch season 2, to be honest. I watched the trailer, I started crying. And I know, it's really weird, I keep saying I'm crying, but the thing is these are my real stories. These are real moments. I made it a point to make sure that what I am going to show to people was the truth. So when I see things or I hear things, one of the last dialogues in the trailer is my father telling me, I don't care what people call you. I love you just for you. That gets to me because he did say that, and there's lots of moments that are really, really difficult. So I don't know if I can watch season 2. I don't know yet. Obviously, no, I don't think any child out there wants to hurt their parents or their family. That was never my intention to begin with when I was making my life decisions. Or decisions about my career and the path that I wanted to choose. Did I hurt them? Yes. I know that I did. Does that hurt me that I hurt them? Yes. But I love my life now. I love who I've become. I think that I have the most, knock on wood, I have the most beautiful life, and I have a beautiful family. And every decision that I made has led me to today. And I wouldn't change today for anything. Today, I see it as a bit of everything that you just said. I just got Google Analytics of myself and some other people, and where I stand on a graph and where other people stand on a graph, and it's unbelievable to this day. Now, if you asked, is it just males or is it just, a certain group of people looking for certain material? Maybe that existed a few years ago, but I don't think so today. Maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. But I'm not sure if that same philosophy applies to today. I have the most amazing digital team ever. They are so good at their job, and they are so good at creating new content and creating all these different things for, my fans and my followers out there, which gives me a huge traction. It gives me, a step ahead over other people. Where they have a step ahead in different things, I have a step ahead in this. I'd say it's changed me for the better. It is definitely the most beautiful time of my life. I look at them and I think this is just the most amazing feeling I could ever have. Even today, walking out of the house, let me tell you, it was very difficult. Or today I was in the office and we were shooting some images for online and for my cosmetic line, and all of a sudden I hear "Mama" from the front door, and my little girl Nisha had come to visit for a few minutes before she was headed home for her nap. So it's the most amazing time ever, and it's changed everything about me, but for the better. Well, maybe I don't want them to watch this. By the time they figure out what I do, because they're 6 months and 2, I don't see it the way that somebody sees it now. What are you going to say to them? How are you going to talk to them about your past or who you are? So the only thing that I could think of right now, because I have no idea what I'm going to say, is just to be as honest as possible, depending on their age and what they can mentally handle hearing, or what they can comprehend. If my child is 6 and asking me about work, my answer is going to be different versus if she's 13 or 16 or 18. It's going to be completely different. So I think it really just depends on the moment, and I don't have that answer for anybody of what I'm going to say. And she has no concept of cameras or TV shows or people or celebrities. She doesn't know anything, They're too young. And the boys, they're infants, so they don't know anything either. My daughter, if I didn't come here, I don't know if our paths would have crossed. So that's the biggest and most amazing thing that Bollywood, India, coming here has ever given me. What I learned about reality shows is it's really hard to hide who you really are. It's next to impossible. You're in a situation where you don't have access to the outside world, social media, your friends, your family. You are literally put in a box like we are in this room. We're in a box. And if you're trying to be something else or play some weird game, most of the time it doesn't work. Sometimes it does if you're really good, but most of the time it doesn't. So my advice would be there's a reason you're on the show. It's because you're interesting in some way, and just be yourself and be who you are, and try not to think you should change who you are. We didn't touch on the idea of what the moral of my story is. If there's anything that someone could take from it, it would just be to follow your own dreams in life and make your own life choices or career choices, or do what you want. I mean, obviously, if you're not cheating someone, stealing, or physically hurting somebody, if you're just following your passions in life, then you should go for it. And don't follow my path, but follow your own path in life and create your own destiny and create exactly how you want your life to be. I think India is one of the most amazing countries in the world right now, where you could literally, as a young adult, take your idea and make it huge. I got goosebumps saying it. So you can literally take any idea you have. I'm not joking, I have goosebumps. And you can make your dreams come true here. Whether you have money, you don't have money, you might have an idea, but there's somebody else out there, if you don't have money, who's gonna believe in your idea, who's gonna say, yes, I wanna back you up. And the point is to never give up and never let those dreams go to the side because someone tells you you can't do it or you can't make it. So I believe if anything somebody could take from this is just to keep moving forward and keep doing what you love.